Hello, my single solitary viewer. Welcome to VintageCraft. This is not the plan, but here we are. One failing Dutchman decided to break his computer, so there will not be any Sons of the Forest today. I won't be playing without him, because he doesn't like it when he misses out. So in order to make sure he doesn't miss out, I decided, you know what, well, I can do a little bit of impromptu Minecraft. That can work. And of course, things are happening on the VintageCraft SMP. Oh, not that many things, but some things are happening. I've built the house. You probably saw that when I put out an episode showing how I done did it. Then I made paths and some beautification. There's still a lot more that could be done, but there we have it. We have some beautification. Perhaps I should be heading inside the house where I'll find my lovely duvet so I can sleep the night away. I don't need phantoms to spawn on my butt quite yet, though they are useful now. The membranes, phantom membranes can lead to a potion brew. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Leon. When you're a little bit too zealous about sleeping. Yes. So I had done some interior decorating in another episode. Still don't have dark stone in order to put a mouse, but I have put this here, and I've put this here where we can enjoy the likes of other side. I went and bought some banners from Bane of Shadows' place. So, you know, those are cute. No particular significance, but they worked. And I did put some snowballs on the table. Might still put a real compass there. We'll see. Oh, it's important to collect those eggs so I can deposit them inside Dr. Ayler, 9th of his name, inside his property. That's where all the eggs go. All right. Let's do something dumb. So one of the things I was considering doing, what's the height here? 110, so I just went to 174. I can go half a stack. Maybe I borrowed too many of these. So what I want to do is I want to make a path here that rejoins over there and rejoins this way right over here. So there's going to be some changes. And of course I want to make this a double waterfall from this water source here that I'm going to add some magma blocks here to make it a little bit more volcanic. But right this moment I want to go to high up in the sky and build burb. Other side is a jam. Oh wait, I forgot to add the So what I'd like to do, I want to try it out at least. I made some tests, but I didn't like make real tests. My idea here is I would like to make burbs in the sky. That is a jam. has quite a buildup. Hey, killer! Yeah, there's no Sons of the Forest today because Failing Dutchman decided to break his computer. He doesn't have a computer, and I won't continue the story without him. So here I am on a Minecraft server. Here I am. And since I refuse to die on this server, I'm gonna go ahead and take some slow falling, thank you. Maybe I went a little too early on the slow fall. Where's the Clubhouse? Yeah, this is not the Clubhouse SMP, actually. Yeah, this is the VintageCraft SMP, on which I also play. I have such vertigo, it's amazing. All right, let's look at how close am I to the build limit. I could have gone a little bit higher, but I think this will do. Oops. All right. So the idea, is to make burb. All right, so here's the plan. There you go. I'm gonna put this block here. So right now it looks just like a platform. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this. You know what? I'm gonna put it higher. All right. So I put this blue glass. I've studied this intently. But this is how I'm gonna craft my bird. Or if you prefer burb. And I place a trapdoor underneath. This is going to be some little legs. Boing. And we're going to place a head on the burb. Like so. So if you look like this burb, it looks like a burb in flight. So hopefully it looks just as good from down there. So let me remove all of this, and we'll try the slow falling too while I'm at it. All right, let's try the slow falling here. Whee! Oh, that is truly slow falling. That's fantastic. I love it. By the way, what are you building? Yes, okay, so that's a burb. Then I'm gonna terraform. Yeah, I mentioned it, but that was before you arrived on the stream, so you didn't get to see. But I'm gonna be doing a path over here, and a waterfall and river type, volcanic waterfall and river. Okay, so let's go farther away, and I need to have a look at this burb. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the slow falling. But I'm playing this as if it was a hardcore game. Oh, okay. See, we can see the burb, and it looks like a flying turkey. It does look like a flying turkey. That is that seems fine. So the reason I went with the blue glass, by the way, because the fully transparent glass and the resource pack that I'm using, the fully transparent glass would actually look better. Unfortunately, it does not in vanilla. So I'm doing a conciliation between someone who has like no texture pack at all and is just using the vanilla textures and my own. And the blue glass should work for both the best. All right, so what I want to do is just have about 7 burbs, you know, in a V shape, like ducks. Those are going to be fat ducks, like I don't know, the some Canada geese or something. Well, they're going to be in flight. They're not going south because I want them to be visible from. What the heck? Oh, I'm not done. All right. I shouldn't be taking jobs like these because I do have vertigo. And that's why I have the slow falling pots, which I'm probably going to have to, I don't know, get more of. Okay. So we got our first burb there. I think it's probably a good idea to put a second here. Is it too far? No. Let's put our blue glass right there. Put our little legs. Put our wings. And our head. Okay. Put the next one over here, maybe. Yeah, because oops. All right, I will try a slightly lower one. I believe I can do it. Okay. No. Oof. Why have I been blessed with the curse of vertigo in Minecraft? It's not even like important. But I'm such a chicken. When it comes to heights. Why am I doing this, they ask. That's a fair question. We don't have Elytra yet because the end is not open. So nobody has killed the dragon. Nobody has got wings. Yeah, nobody ain't got that at the moment. This is simply not something that has been obtained. We're gonna put this one higher. There's concrete joining the game. Hey Fade, hello, how are you doing today? As they say in Dutch, hello Fade. I believe that was perfect Dutch. Oh, am I out of blocks already? Yeah, I'm gonna need to go get. Oh, I only have 11 seconds of slow falling. I can't do a full slow falling. I'm gonna have to go down the long way to go collect the blocks that are down there and continue my build. Doing all right. Alrighty then. Please greet Killer. Have you seen my DM? No. DMs are not something I look at because, you know, I see a DM from Fade and I'm like, ooh, that's probably a dick pic. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. Don't want to see that. No, I didn't look at the DM because I have DM notifications off when I stream. So I have no, I have no idea that anyone would have sent me a DM. I can tab out and look if it's urgent. But I assume it probably isn't. I mean, for once, we are Dutch free. Is that not good news? Oh, you sent it this weekend. Oh, damn. What? Are you sure you sent that to me? Oh, look. Ah, okay. You could have, yeah, you could have said that in chat. I don't know if I'd like it. Well, I'll check it out. A new survival game. Well, there's a lot of survival games, and yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay, let's complete our burbs. I'm gonna drink this just in case, but I think I'm pretty safe. Burb 1, burb 2, burb 3, and then we'll have 7 burbs. Don't be alarmed that if I'm not looking at chat like right this second. I still have vertigo. I'm working on it. Now I wonder if one of the burbs should have their wings flipped like this. I don't know if it's gonna look good, but we can try. There you go. There you go. We're almost done. I see a lot of chat out of the corner of my eye. I'm going to be reading all of it soon. Fear not. Well, in addition to the regular YouTube delay. Hey, Dutch. Yes, I am still alive. Why would you be alarmed, Flus? I think I'm going to sell my PC and just sit on my couch for the rest of my life. Okay, all right, if you want, Dutch. I mean, that couch is going to get crusty. But wouldn't your PCs get a better price if it was working? I mean, of course, like, you can sell it off for parts and all. All right. Let's slow fall down. Let's look at these burbs. Ain't they cute? They cute. They're starting to look like burbs. I think perhaps others will add the burbs, but I think we're good. I think we're the real question is, because I won't be able to go back up there anytime soon. So what we want to decide is if we want to keep the one with who's flapping his wings differently. Do we want to keep him like that, or do we want No, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I have never played TCG, Aaron. I actually, well, welcome to the stream, by the way. I have not played TCG, and I admit that it's not the kind of game I'm interested in, though props for creating it. But it's not my bag. But I wouldn't mind, like, watching people play it, but, like, I don't even want to bother learning the rules. Honestly. Should I... oh, I'm a fool. I still had one more burb to go. I made 6. I wanted 7. What a foolish fool. Let's make a straggler. No, I have learned what a joke is by now, Dutch. You'll be surprised to learn. Where is the missing... scaffolding? There's 6 missing scaffolding. Are they on top of the roof? Where? Yeah, the end is currently closed. It will be open, I don't know, I think next Friday. But yes, the end is currently closed. Should open next Friday. It's typical on servers to close the end, like we've done it as well on the Clubhouse. You close the end, and you know, until everyone's ready to have a fun event. Where as many people can hop on at the same time and have an opening ceremony. Can I say hi to Dotya? I could, but I don't hear Dotya. And Dotya. I don't hear Dotya. All right, this is where my totem hugging idiot ways are going to be coming to fruition. Oh, the I misaimed at the straggler a little bit. This is let's go down because I don't like where I set up shop here. Right, for example, to make a video on it. Though, to be fair, it's not super pleasant, actually, to watch, like, 30 people kill the dragon at the same time. it's a short-lived thing. Yeah, somehow I lost 5 of these. They're not even mine. I borrowed them. Someone logged on? Oh. Craft has joined. He has a spot. Is Dutya that lazy that he now has a spot during the day? Wow. Well, hello to the El Gato. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's get to the trapdooring and build our straggler. This has been accomplished. Yeah, exactly. I mean, sometimes it can be worth, like, archiving the event just for the sheer craziness of it if the server is large enough. But, I mean, a good dragon fight is, like, I think, best with, like, 3 people. With 3 people, that gives everyone, like, time to gather Dragon's Breath. Everyone has a chance to shoot a few crystals. Everyone can land the shots on the dragon. And it's a little bit more of a safe fight. Not safe, but I mean a little bit more of a fair fight. Wow. I'm supposed to have 3 stacks. Where's the rest? Did they vanish? Oh, there they are. Okay, how close to 3 stacks am I? Back to 59. So I really just managed to lose 5 of them somehow. I just don't understand where and how. But we have our burbs. You have ideas? Uh-oh, that's always dangerous. When Dutch has ideas, that's oof. And it's an idea so shameful he can't share it in a chat. Oh, I didn't have my bow. Well, I missed my chance to shoot Amarabella to death. She has she doesn't have any deaths, so so I borrowed the scaffolding from here, but since I lost some, I guess I'm gonna compensate. I already compensated him for the borrowing by buying merch I didn't need. But you know, I have 1 or 2 diamonds. So I should be good. Like, caving is Diamonds are easy for me to find, so I have no issue spending diamonds. There you go. Automatic end reset when nobody's in the end. Well, I mean, people do enders in the end. But I mean, yeah, so I mean, it eliminates the possibility of making shulker farms the way we had the plugin that had shulkers respawn. Though, you know, you recreate a new world, that means there's always... Is it a dragon reset or just you just rebirth a dragon, or you mean you reset, you wipe the end completely and change it with a new end with a new seed? Hey Dexter, welcome to the stream. You can have a second end. Well, yeah, we do have a second end on the resource world. So what you mean to say perhaps is like the resource world's end automatically spawns a new dragon, and the main world end can be the one with the farms. Yeah, the dragon's no longer all that hard to... Well... it's not that hard to kill. I think it's a little bit more difficult to kill a warden, for example, than to kill a dragon. The moment you kind of know, like, what you're doing. They always want to leave, but this door, the frame of the door, is too thick for them. Because they're fat cows. So where am I from? I'm unfortunately one of those shifty Canadian types. Can't trust those Canadians. I should plant it in row. Yeah, but it was just a temp farm. I'm not an actual farmer. I prefer, you know, using my diamonds and buying what I need than getting my hands dirty and growing stuff myself. I'm not a peasant. There's plenty of peasants on this server that are glad to farm stuff for me. Did I call them peasants? Maybe. But they're not listening right now. It's all fine. They won't know. They'll just be completely blissfully unaware that I call them peasants. Okay. That'll keep there. That'll keep here. Have to remember that all these eggs need to go in Dr. Ayler, 9th of his name. His house needs to be filled with the eggs. Or maybe I can give some to Tin. I could do that. Yes, so the wardens can be tricked with snowballs or arrows if you've got enough of them. Maybe with an infinity bow, you know, just trick them with the arrows and so on. That certainly works. But I mean, like, actually slaying the bugger is a little tougher. Okay, so the reeds obviously won't stay here. They were just growing because, you know, I need books to eventually make an enchantment setup, which I don't have. Ancient Bunny was very disappointed in me that I don't have ancient enchantments. I'm like, why would I bother making enchantments? All my neighbors have enchantments. I can just walk to their house while they're not there and steal all their enchantments. Steal their magic. It's not a crime if nobody catches you doing it. Alright, I'm gonna start getting phantoms if I don't sleep, but I guess I won't have the chance. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I had leather here. Oh, yeah. So the sugar cane, I just want to keep the leather with sugar cane. Okay. Let's grab some things I want for the terraforming. So maybe some stone. Should I grab some stands? No. I think I prefer the mossy cobble. I'll grab the tuff, though. I'll keep the tuff around. TNT cannon. I don't need a TNT. What am I going to do with TNT cannon, Dutch? Well, I mean, the important part, Dutch, even if I accidentally reset their enchantments, is that they don't know it was me, you know? That's all that matters. I'm going to use some clay. So long as they have no idea it was me, that it was me all along. Because this over here, this area over here, now that's the deep slate. Deep slate. I want the packed mud for shizzle. And the mud. Yes. Yes. Yeah, well, I mean, in their minds, you see, is that we're never supposed to kill the wardens. We're always supposed to hide from the wardens. So, but of course, you know, they don't realize they're putting out a game, and gamers will be gamers. Gamers will kill the warden. They're gonna do it. It's gonna be the challenge. It's gonna be the bragging rights. So I need some warden heads. Whatever, you know. Gamers will game. And that's the kind of game gamers do. Yes, I know, Dutch. I'm kidding. Me using the enchantments won't reset their enchants. That's not how it works, Dutch. I mean, you know. He knows. Oh yeah, no, I wanted not this one. I wanted the soul sand. Soul sand makes more sense. Do I have soul sand? I know I have soul sand somewhere. I'm gonna have to look for the soul sand. I could, but look, I've never, even from the beginning, never made the channel for views. I've always made the channel because if I'm going to game, hey, I might as well record and put it up at the same time. It doesn't really matter to me because I have friends who have gone and algorithm chasing and such. I don't need that kind of, I don't need revenue from YouTube, you know? So it's not something I need. So if you're just doing YouTube for the fun of it, doesn't matter like how many people are watching. 2, 11,000, don't matter. There we go. And of course, those are not water source blocks. There we go. Well, with more views comes more trolls and stuff. Like I seen the chats of my bigger YouTuber friends, and I mean, there's a lot of activity. That part is fun. But then you have to have more mods to, you know, calm things down in there. Make sure things are appropriate for general audiences, let's say. So, you know, with more views comes more work. And I'm not interested in more work. I already have a job. Glad we could get it on this side now and get one on this side. Doesn't matter. Won't you die? All right. So this will flow down here and it will go down here, and I wanted to have it flow over there. So I think I'm gonna have to change a lot of this. Hey, Rascal. Hey, Pachu. No, sadly, Killer, I avoid any information that could lead to myself getting doxxed. And so I don't talk about my ROL job on the channel. That's always been unmentioned. It is, I call it an unmentionable. Man, I think because if I mentioned what my job was, I'd be easier to find. It's not guaranteed, but I think, you know, and, going back to see if you could re-spark the SMP Spark. You would get depressed. Yes, well, to be fair, I still consider that it's the 120 update is just not very exciting. And a lot of the players initially on VintageCraft were here to play with Vintage Beef, and Beef, you know, basically only plays on Hermitcraft, which is, you know, a lot of time has to be set to play on VintageCraft. That doesn't leave any time for other servers like this one. That's normal. But I think initially from the first season of VintageCraft, it was very active because Beef was active there. There was a break with Hermitcraft and such. Ow. Okay. Yeah, the wild update didn't set the world on fire. The trails and tails either. I mean, the mountains and I mean, there's a lot of things that are cosmetically nice, but they're not what most people would get hyped over. It's just not very. It's just not that much hype, you know. So you either have people who never lost the SMP Spark, and good for them, and they'll be able to play a whole lot. Okay. No, it should come here and down there. But I think maybe I should just make a pond here. Oh, yes, at this point, the vintage crafters are the people that enjoy the community as is and don't need, like, beef to hop on the server to have their interest, right? But if you recall the activity that was on season 1, I think a lot of that activity was dependent on beef being there, and though you could log on and there'd be beef. People would argue like that. They'd have beef. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Oh, okay, that's not what I meant. They wouldn't argue like that, but there was beef. I just realized that this won't do. This won't do at all. It'll come here somehow. Okay. Rascal, could you sleep? Oh, you're not on the server. Oh. You joined just because Gran was nice? Of course Gran was nice. Is there a time where Gran isn't nice? Except to me? But aside from to me, is there a time where Gran isn't nice? All right, let's plan this waterfall here. I want it at least 3 wide, so we're going to go like this. Yeah. 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 Money, money. What do you mean I have no idea? Are you saying Gran isn't nice? Wow. We're getting the truth is finally coming out. That's going to be scandalous when the greater Yorkshire hears about this. They're going to be our most important representative with like maybe Havenhand. Mega Gran. Is being Rudy? Is being a Rudy? Is she being a Rudy Poo? Wasn't Mega Gran an avid Warcraft player? Not World of Warcraft, but Warcraft? I'm trying to remember. I think she... A long time ago we had a chat about Warcraft. I don't know why that sticks out on suddenly. Yikes. Trying to keep this terraforming looking natural. Yeah, I'm gonna put a stone or something. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Here we are. I could make this a little bit larger, but I'll go here for now. Maybe one day if someone, because I was initially planning to make it drain into that big hole over there, but I think you know that might be stepping on too many people's toes potentially. They'll want to. You were terrified of joining VintageCraft. Didn't you realize that? Oh, to be fair, yes, I appeared nice, but Sten and I are super villains. You see, we're villains. We're the bad guys, Rascal. So, like, if we were nice, we probably like had some kind of hidden agenda. You know, it couldn't have been sincere, because for that we would have needed to be capable of sincerity. That sounds like a stretch, does it not? Because Sten is a well-known butt, you see. Oh yeah, and I want to have the river come this way as well. Bloop, bloop, bloop. As you can see, bloop, bloop, bloop. Down here, probably there. This one is going to probably be a little bit easier. You know that now. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, we were, you know, Sten could not have been, like, authentically nice, because he's Sten. But I didn't know Sten in VintageCraft Season 1. I knew of Sten. I knew he was like me, another UHC player. So I had seen him in other UHCs, but I never actually had talked to him until, you know, I saw him on VintageCraft. And I'm like, oh, I know this name. I'm going to go bother him. Because I am a nuisance to everyone I encounter. That is the way. Let's have this cascading effect. I think I would like, you know, the paler. I'm making things up as I go, so I don't know if it's going to work. Maybe all this terraforming will be removed, redone, changed. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. Normally, that's not how I make a waterfall. I don't use these blocks per se. Yeah, so officially, and I also, of course, met Dutch in Season 1 as well. That was a little bit later, though. That's probably a mistake. That there. Some tough. So when's my next stream? Well, Dutch deciding to not have a computer anymore changes the regular schedule of what we normally do during the week. So I technically I don't know when the next stream will be. Normally it's on Wednesday, and I suppose I might still do something with. But was Sten there last Wednesday? I'm trying to remember. Well, I will make you regret those words, rascal. You will rue the day I returned. You were like, oh, that dastardly flues. If only he had never returned. I think that's the kind of reaction most sane people would have. I think that's certainly fair to say. Have a good evening as well. I mean, boo. Boo. That was not villainous enough at all. Yeah, last Wednesday I played a little bit of Sons of the Forest. That was also not the plan. That's because someone else canceled. Oops. Now there be so much canceling. Some tough, maybe. There you go. Apologies for the train you might hear in the background. Let me go get some slabs here. Yeah, so what happens, what you're learning here, Killer, is that I don't truly have a real set schedule for streaming. And mostly, especially because normally I stream not solo. Normally I stream with other people. So of course I'm always like dependent on them to a degree. Okay, let's make some slabs here. All right, laters, Killer, laters. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right. This is what I wanted. I wanted some slabs. Are slabs a good idea? Probably not. They probably are not. Probably a terrible idea, in fact. Well, you know, yes, I'm not particularly organized. Well, to be fair, I'm usually there. So the people who are not organized are the people who fail to show up. So apparently I mingle with too many unreliable people. All right. I just realized that I've been quite silent as everyone left. Well, I say everyone, but not everyone. There's still a few lurkers who forgot to turn off the stream when they went asleep. That's fine. You don't have to turn it off when you fall asleep. Okay. Just making up the terraforming as I go. Like anything in Minecraft, you can always change the block you placed. No block placement needs to be permanent. Okay, let's try this for size. Let's try this on for now. Let's see how it looks. Let's break the barrier. See how our terraforming looks. Does it look like poo? Okay, so the water flows. It flows a little higher than I expected. But I guess that still works. Flows all the way over here. I need a water bucket right here. Stops on that rock. This is all good. Probably need... Oh, no, that's a fine. That's a fine. So actually, this all flows correctly, but I'm going to need 2 water buckets to start the pond at the bottom. This right here should probably this. And I think I need a lot more slabs. Oh. Don't I have, Don't I have a crafting bench, baby? Don't I have a crafting bench, baby? What am I doing? What am I doing here? I don't belong here. Get away, cows. Get away. Cows, move. Idiots. Damn dumb cows. They so stupid. They so dumb. Did I... When you need that shovel... Let's place these blocks before they're gone. Could put some deep sleep as well. Perhaps. I'm getting close. Is there any way I could increase my count? Ow, I'm in great pain. All right. What I did want to make sure is that I would have water a-flowing. There we go. Let's have more water. No, that's an infinite water source, is it not? Yep, it is. It sure is. And I have what's it called? You know what I need? I need some cobwebs. All right. I'll find some cobwebs in the Weasel's world. And I'll go sleep. Because apparently, Marabella refuses to shut an eye. I still need to know who is responsible for the cakening. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me, baby? No. 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 When you misplace a block in water, it is one of the most painful experiences known to a Minecrafter. You can't have craft BVAFK. What is this? Goodness gracious. Good golly, Miss Molly. How could this possibly be? I knew it. I knew I'd run out. And I still need more for paths. Ay, caramba. Qué malo. Yo soy un perdido. Ay, ay. Do I still have some? Please say I have some left. Please. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm out. All right. Hey, Remnant. Yeah, that path does look good. Unfortunately, I'm out of materials to continue said path. I need to go collect some. That was not the plan on the stream, of course. But yeah, that path will keep going over here. There's going to be more flowing water over here and over there, and down that pond and so on. Fortunately, I've managed to run out of materials. So let's store some and just have a fun little look in the resource world. We can chat together. You can tell me what you think about Oppenheimer, if you want. I mean, you don't have to. I didn't see it. All right. I need this and this. Do I have shears? I guess I'll just make some shears. Yeah, and I don't need to bring scaffolding. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's head on over to the resource world. It's time to collect. Oh, you know what I should bring? If I have one extra, I should grab a saddle. I'm a fool. But it's very kind of you to say, Remnant, that to be fair, depending on which path you're talking about, like this winding path around here, that one's my creation. The pink path is, I don't know who came up with it, honestly. But it's it's part of fitting in with spawn. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, a spare saddle, spare saddle. Do I have a spare saddle? They just stole it? No, I don't have a spare saddle. It has been stolen from me. Okay, so no saddle. No saddle for Floozme. Yeah, so this one is like for my house, and when we enter here, looking also pretty good, is the spawn path. Of course, spawn over around here is a cherry grove, except for the part I'm walking in here. So it's a path made for the biome of the cherry grove, right? And it fits right in when you're in the proper area. Oops, oops. Oops a daisy. Yeah, so that the paths looking pretty okay. Pretty okay. Wrong area. I'm going to the resource world. The resource world is a lot less impressive. Although the build team that made the lobby probably should be commended. Yes, that's true. I'm currently the only idiot on the resource world. So there's a donkey I could grab. Maybe I could just grab the saddle of the donkey and put it on my camel. Yeah, let's do that. Because the camel, of course, is your best friend. Well, it's my best friend. He's a good boy. It's not really capable of jumping, if I recall. Oops. Yeah, he can't jump up. He can't jump up this far, this high, rather. Put my beard trimmer out of the way. Oh, I brought packed mud. What an idiot. All right, camel. Camel. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. I want my camel to be fast, like the lightning. Oh, hello, pillager. If you hurt my camel, I swear. Camel has a lot of hearts. But camel has a large hitbox. So how are you doing today? Most importantly, how's your mother doing today? I do have fond memories of your mother. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, the camel could look like a mod. I'm pretty sure there have been camels in like Zawa and stuff like that. There has to be camels or dromedaries. And good to know you're doing well. These are difficult times, so anytime you have a decent day, that goes in the win column. But the difficulty with the camel is that it's a little bit like riding a Ravager, even though technically you can't ride a Ravager. But he's got a big hitbox, so you can't like ride under trees like you can with a horse. Oh, I see. Well, unfortunately, you know, it's just easier to, you know, to block someone before you feel the need to cry. So, I don't know. Any streamer that falls for that one is gonna... I don't know. If they ain't capable of blocking someone when they feel like it. I don't know. I mean, they kind of deserve to cry. if blocking's too hard, you kind of have that good little cry coming. Because it really isn't difficult. I prefer to have children cry. Those are the funniest. Their tears are the tastiest. See, like he's too big. I can't go under the trees. Maybe the lamentations of mourning women, maybe. They cried from a Minecraft joke. To be fair, they made a book out of Minecraft jokes that are so terrible. I do believe that, yes, they would probably make sensible people cry. Because that's how bad those jokes were. the pain. The pain. Yeah, I thought you were thinking like, oh, they'd cry from their hurt feelings, but if it's crying from like terrible jokes and the pain that is induced from hearing one of those, oof. Kids hurting themselves is funny. Well, yeah, because when it's like somewhat light injuries, like they're invincible. I saw a kid like about 4 years old fall 2 stories right on their head and come back up laughing. That was my my little cousin. Huh. Like, just thought it was hilarious to fall 2 floors right on his face. I don't know if I should be surprised that he became like he went to the army. That was fitting. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh yes, your dog from your old world is still waiting for you. If I could get attached to those creatures, but the Minecraft dogs, I don't care. I mean, they're a good friend for a time, but you know, they're so fragile. They die so easily. They jump in lava for no reason, you know. It's Darwinism. They don't survive because of Darwinism. They're not the fittest. They're not the fittest dogs in the kennel. All right, this boy is not going to be capable of jumping. It's going to be a bit of an issue. Ow. But I don't have to give up quite yet. Ah, dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Strong play. Asserting dominance. Yes. How to say I'm a psychopath without actually saying I'm a psychopath. Oh, by the way, we could... Here's one. we could end that one. I don't have bones to tame it first, though. Oh, no, don't tell me. Ay, come on. Ay, caramba. Oh, that's a creeper. I would be a little bit sad if the camel died, honestly. Because it's the only one on the server. That's the only camel. There is no other camel. He's the last living camel. People would be a little bit angry if I killed them. I'd get banned. I mean, I don't carry name tags around. I don't have the necessary paraphernalia to start naming random creatures. All right, camel, stay here. I got some mining to do. I suppose I could sleep. I suppose I could sleep. I could make a moss farm, yes. But in terms of farming, it's just easier for me to get diamonds and then have the peasants farm for me, and then I just purchase from the peasant what I need. I could do this with moss blocks, but to make a cobble into mossy cobble, it's actually vines you need, which is an even easier to grow. But then, you know, you have to come around with your shears and harvest. So, I mean, you know, might as well just directly harvest this like this and be done with it. Probably gonna need what, 4 stacks, something like that. You can use moss. Oh, okay. I thought so. It's vines or moss. I mean, both of them are quite easy to get. But so is mining this. I don't know. I still feel like mining this is easier. Except if you want the mossy bricks, of course, then you're gonna have to use the vines or the moss blocks. Apparently, interesting new technology. Moss blocks. He's just chilling. That's good. I don't think camels don't even drop anything useful. I think people would get mad if I killed some foxes as well. Foxes are quite cute. I think people don't like it when you kill the cute things. What's the best and worst Minecraft pet? I quite enjoy cats IRL because, you know, they're generally low maintenance, right? They don't need as much attention as a dog does. So like cats are right up my alley, but they are so loud and annoying in Minecraft. I cannot. They just keep meowing and I have to keep saying, "Shut up, kitty." And then people think I'm rude to the cat. And that I should not the cat. But I do. So the Minecraft cats annoy me a lot. They annoy me a lot. I won't lie. But is there a worse pet than the cat? Because the cat, technically speaking, obviously keeps creepers away. There's going to be an important use to that particular pet. What? Because, like, the llama is my spirit animal, but I mean, the moment shulker boxes came around, the llama was immediately extremely obsolete. All right, where'd the camel go? Where the camel at? Camel? He was sitting peacefully. Oh, okay, I hear him. Oh, that's a new cat development I didn't know about. Giving items? I mean, I assume they're not OP items, right? But just keeping creepers away makes them useful in creeper farms and so on. Or various other farms. So, I mean, there's a lot of usefulness. The llama... you know, snorts, which makes it my spirit animal. You know, I relate to snorting and spitting. That's the kind of thing I would do if I was a llama. But they are quite useless. They are. So I think probably the most useless pet is the llama. I give you like string and chicken. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, the wolves chase after the foxes, huh? Yes, I agree. Yeah, traveling by camel is a little bit difficult sometimes. You really have to be someone who wants to travel by camel. I could have made my way through this with a horse pretty easily, but the camel barely fits anywhere. What shaders am I using? I never remember the name. I think it's BSL. Is that the name of the shaders? Shader pack. Yeah, BSL version 8.1. I would assume that by now, because version 8.1, there might be a new version by now. I didn't see a message to that effect, though, but... yeah, it's BSL. I think there's probably better shaders by default. Like this one, the settings of the shaders had to be tweaked compared to how it comes vanilla. Like there's a kind of milky hue but with the default settings over the screen, like a white glaze, if you will. And yeah, we changed the settings to be like this, to have a more high contrast and no milky hue type of feel, which looks a lot better, but it's not it's not going to look immediately like that if you download BSL and use it. You have to tweak the settings until you get it right. Whereas I think normally I'd be more interested in shaders that that come like with the best settings right out the box. Of course, none of the shaders come in a box, but you understand what I mean. Ow. Don't fall in hole, camel. Don't you fall in the hole, camel. Ah, right. Yeah, my PC is still fairly new. It's new from last year. It was pretty expensive, so I would be disappointed. Let's just say I would be disappointed if this PC did not did not survive shaders. And it'd be like, this is not what I paid for when I paid a large amount of money for a personal computer. It's funny that Minecraft is like the simplest looking game, and it's still one of the most demanding, intense games in terms of like what the hardware needs are if you want like maximal performance. These are blocks of textures that are 8 by 8 pixels. Amazing. I agree, but this is not... You had to sleep last night, Camel. Yes. That's that. I too wake up in the morning like that. Well, I'm not the PC expert, but a 380 should normally be good unless it's now an old generation 380, because there's a lot of various 380s. So it could be at this point that your 380 is a little bit old. It used to be the cutting edge, and now, let's say 6 years later, 5 years later, what was the 380? Not sure. Oh, it's the new gen. Oh, okay. So you upgraded the graphics card, but oh, you know what? Because Llama did this not long ago. Llama bought herself a new PC with a graphics card, and she still had trouble like getting games optimized. And it turns out that, you know, while the card was inside the PC and slotted correctly, it was not like activated. Teardown. Teardown. Isn't that like a... I don't know if I have the right game in mind, but I didn't think that Teardown was that demanding. Am I dumb? Don't answer that. That's a rhetorical question. I am dumb. No, Camel. No. No, Camel, no. No. Camel, you bastard. Stop trying to run away. And now I'm stuck in here. Yeah, okay. Where you have little missions and you drive a car and everything, or a vehicle, really. Because I think I played Teardown. At the very least, I watched Dutch and Tom play it. Is it brutal to PCs? Okay. I would not, from looking at the game, I would not have imagined that. Oh. But if it is poorly optimized, that will happen. Where every like block in the game is like a movable asset. That's a lot more difficult. Hey, Pachu. Pachu loves teardown. What are you up to, Pachu? Is the small church, the small cathedral done? Oh, the ray tracing. Isn't that optional? Can't you normally in most games, like, because I think people understand, or devs understand, that the ray tracing is potentially out of reach for a lot of computers. So when did like limit the people that can play, basically? It's not optional. Amazing. Who'd have thunk? I wouldn't have thunk because I'm not capable of that. That's the main reason. By the way, I need this gold. Give me. These spooters, am I right? I'm a little bit surprised that this little mine shaft was not better explored. Ray tracing that doesn't use okay. Now I'm gonna have to like question some of the decisions the game devs took on that one, because that sounds like one of the most commonly used graphics card, and they're not gonna like let it work. That makes very little sense. Oh, free coal, come on. Free chains, I love free chains. Gotta grab free chains for sure. It was made so all GPUs could run it, and yet apparently they can't? Or all GPUs can run it except that, you know, it's a massive struggle. Some of my compadres on this server are up to no good. That much is clear. Well, I'm definitely not a teardown expert. I believe what happened is that I saw Dutch and the Fuzzy Bowl play it. I bought the game, and I have yet to play it, but it looked fun. But yeah, the problem is that you know, there are not enough hours in all of the days to play all of the games. You know how it is. Unless you become like what are they called? You know, those Japanese shut-ins that don't go outside, don't have jobs, never leave their apartment. They're on the computer all day long. And even them, I think, wouldn't have enough time to play all the games. There's some people that have been farming dirt, it looks like. The game normally is not laggy, but when you're going to destroy absolutely everything with mods, that... Oh, okay, so now you're going... Okay, you added mods. I see. So that's why they always put the warning with mods that, you know, it's not their fault if everything is effed up. I mean, it's same is true with Minecraft. Mods can make the game rather laggy, depending on how massive the mod is you're adding. I mean, usually I prefer getting my... I know it's not as fast. That's true. But I prefer getting my dirt at diamond level. You just remove the dirt patches you find, like when you strip mine or whatever. I don't tend to strip mine. But, I mean, you go to in a cave at diamond level and you find dirt patches and, yeah, and diamonds at the same time. Okay. What time is it? All right. Yes, I threw away 2 blocks. I'm a bad person. All right. So, let's go back. Let's see what we can achieve. Did I make... Oh, yeah, that's not what I wanted to make. No, I mean, Teardown did look fun. So I hope I one day get to it. But it's a little bit like a puzzle game, I guess, at the same time. Is it not? Is it not also like a puzzle game? And I have failed. I should probably have grabbed the tough, because I didn't grab the tough. I'm estupido. Yeah, it's like a heist game. Yeah, okay. So that's the... Okay, so it is the game I was imagining. Yes, okay. Because there's so many games, sometimes there's games that you think it's a similar game, but no, yeah. So it's like a heist, but yes, you get to destroy, and you figure out I guess the most efficient way, or if you're more like me, the most stupid way to do things and actually pull it off. So long as it's done stupidly, and off you go. I mean, that's like it's the same thing with what's it called, the Hitman games. Like, of course you could, if you wanted to, like, efficiently assassinate the targets, but who wants to do that? You want to do the stupidest assassinations you possibly can. That's what you want to do. Oh yeah, I think I've seen a video or two. Modest Pelican is the Australian dude, right? Yeah, I think YouTube has recommended a video or two of his, and I've had the misfortune, I say that cheekily, of watching. It's the kind of video I would make if I wasn't impressively lazy. If it wasn't for the crippling laziness, I would definitely do videos like that. But I mean, yes. I mean, the moment I saw the pink flamingo costume in Hitman, I knew what my destiny would be. You know, it's fate. It's fate, is what it is. You have to do it. That's how you have to do it. It's mandatory. Okay, what I wanted to do is have some fun. Alright, so it's cascading down. I wanted... Yeah. Now I remember what I was doing here with this. I am an idiot, but I also am a complete idiot. So keep that in mind. Is that too much splashing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You could add leaves. Yes, I think, yeah, for the finishing touches, I think some leaves in the area for sure, so that it looks more like the side of my paths and so on. I quite agree with you. I'm not at that level, and I don't think I'm going to be reaching such a level today. Oh, look at all this doit. Doit. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Some little splashes. Are there more splashes I could add? Maybe one. One splash, right? A little splash, one little splash. Like so. All right. Yeah, because it's past 4:30, so I think I'm gonna end the stream. I want to thank you very much for joining me. Oh, hey, doggy. Come on now. But unfortunately, at this time, this is the kind of time where I have to go cook and stuff. Otherwise, I will go without food for the evening. I'm not interested in doing that. I prefer when my tum-tum is filled with yum-yum. It's a personal preference. I would not have done well in periods of starvation. But thank you very much for joining me, Pachu and Remnant and Rascal and Killer. I mean, really, even your mom. Everyone who showed up. Even Fade and Dutch. Even them. Big shout out, big hello. Thank you for joining me on VintageCraft. I don't know what I'm going to stream for the rest of the week without Dutch. Plans are messed up because he decided to break his computer. It's possible that some streams that normally happen won't be able to happen, and I'll be doing other things. So it could be a while the next time I see you. But hey, until then, bye-bye.